Hello, hello, hello. So one of the big things in functions that you spend hours doing is distributing polynomials, sometimes multiple polynomials. And often that involves the simple distribution process of first term times the first term times the second term, first term times the third term, and then continuing second term times the first, blah, 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 and grouping like terms. This can take a lot of time and cause a lot of errors. Let me show you an easier method that is foolproof. Well, not quite foolproof, but is much more reliable. First, you construct a box, and if you have three terms to deal with on the one thing, you put three square divisions up here. If you have three terms on the other one, you put three. So in this case, we have a trinomial and trinomial. So we're going to put 3 and 3. And then you put one of them along the top. It doesn't matter which one. Space them out. Keep their pluses and their minuses with them. Space them out over their box. Okay. Oops. That's good enough. Doesn't matter. And there. And then the other one, you're going to space it along the left side, like this. Each term of each in the trinomial you put with its own box, and keep the plus or minus symbol with them. So next thing you're going to do, which you might already be familiar with, you're going to figure out what goes in this box, and it's going to be a direct result of the multiplication of this times the multiplication of that. So this term here times that term. And be aware that when you have a base that has an exponent multiplied by the same base that has an exponent, you simply add the exponents. That's the secret. And also be aware that x alone is the same as x to the 1. So if these two multiplied, you get x to the 4, 3 plus 1. So keep that in mind. So looking at the first box, we see that 4 times 7, 4x squared times 7x squared makes for 28x to the 4. And down here at this next box, we see that minus 2 times 4 and x makes minus 8x to the cubed. And we continue downwards. Doesn't matter if you go left or right. This last one is simply times 1. Okay. Then we go down these boxes and we get 42x to the cubed. And then down these boxes and you get minus 12x squared. And remember to follow the same rules. A plus times a minus makes a minus. A minus times a minus makes a plus. And a plus times a plus makes a minus. So we're going down here, and obviously this last one will just be whatever times 1. This one here, minus 49x squared. This one here, plus 14x. And the last one simply minus 7. Now here's the beauty of this. Diagonally, you will find the like terms. Diagonally, you will find the like terms. And if you don't, you've made a mistake somewhere there. And don't forget this minus here. Okay, and this is the beauty of it, so you don't have to worry. So this term here, by the way, will always be the first term, and this term here will always be the last term. So this one is equal to 28x to the 4. So we got that. Now we're going to add these terms. 42 minus 8 becomes plus 36. Oh, did I get that right? No, almost. 34x to the cube. So everyone can make a mistake, so I got those. Minus 49 minus 12 plus 4. So if you want, you can just take 4 off this 12. We're left with minus 8. Minus 49 minus 8 is minus 57. So we might minus 57x squared. And notice also we go from x to the 4, x to the 3, x squared. We're going down properly. So we got these. And these last two is plus 14x plus 6, which is plus, I'm just going to fix that last square, which is plus 20x, so that's this last one, and then minus 7 ends it. And there we go. Where you save time is the grouping of the terms. So there's a second more common method is to distribute, and let me show you a small trick with that. So I'll get rid of the box, I'll get rid of the answer. And you start, in all distributions, you start with the first term here, and you're multiplying it times the first, second, and third term here. So let's start. First term here is 28x to the 4, just like our first box. And this term here is going to be plus 42x cubed. And this next term is going to be minus 49x squared. Now here's where slightly different what you're used to. Change rows and indent by 1. So now we're piling under this one. And go to your next term, which is the second term times 1, 2, and 3. So this one here is minus 8x squared. So we put it under this one, x cubed rather. Put it under this one. This next one is minus 12x squared. And then we do the third one plus 14x. And there's nothing above it here because there was no term possible. Now we go to the third term and a third row, which is the plus 1, and multiply it each, which is easy in this case. And now also remember we indent one more. So we're going to get plus 4x squared plus 6x and minus 7. And there's nothing here. So now you add down the rows like that, and you'll have your final outcome. So this one's easy. 28x to the 4. This one's easy. It's that one I almost made a mistake on. It's 34x cubed. This one's a little tougher. It's minus 57x squared. And go ahead and do the math yourself. And this here's easy, plus 20x. And the last one is always very easy. It's just usually the number on its own. And there you go. Another way to do it. This one I find okay, but the box method is just, it's so smooth and it allows you to catch individual mistakes more easily. So there's two excellent methods to speed up your life, and really you should be looking for speed up for math always. It just makes things easier.